Here we are for the next race of the Target Series Season number 4. We're here at the Pocono Raceway for the running of the Pocono 250. And on the pole we have Colton Yo. To the outside is the 19th Derek Hamill. In third you have Jay Jefferson. Fourth is Code Luigi. And ranking out the top 5 you got Max Harrison. Then JT Henley in 6th. 7th is Eli Bright. 8th Levi Shones. 9th John Gammett. And Jake West rounds out the top 10. The rest of the field goes Alex Stewart. To his inside the Penzo Truck Series winner here yesterday, Luke Rainey. Then Alexander Rowe and Tyler Lyman along with Jeff Benito and Kyle Hunter, Grayson Collins and Robert Hernandez, then Jason Smith Jr. and Gene Gambit, Evan Hunter and Joe Sandrovich, Mason Hayward and Julius Harrison, Justin Ethier points again and then Tim Randolph, Jake Richardson and Patrick Smith, Jay Gambit and TJ Hanley. They got Riley Spraytu and Marcus Sachi, Steve Larker and Tim Gary, Jason Marker and Isaac Nichols, Jonathan Beefer and Michael Canto, Carter Friesen and Trey Redding. And rounding out the field in 41st you got Jeff Wright, 42nd is the 31 of Joe Jefferson. So some work to do to get to the front, as now let's go down trackside for the command.
Take a nice deep breath, buddy. Settle in, relax. Give your seatbelt a little tug and tug on your steering wheel one more time for me. Good luck, bud. We'll see you at the end of the field.
And that is the command to fire 42 engines here at Pocono Raceway, set to get to battle for 15 laps around this tricky triangle. Pocono, very unique. 3 corners instead of 4, a triangle instead of a square and oval, and 3 different straightaways and corners. We'll talk about that a little later if we have the time. So the pace car makes a left-hand turn to pit road, 15 laps around Pocono Raceway. As Colton Yo, Derek Hamill on the front row lead the field to the green flag. It is waving. We're racing in the Pocono 250. Down Long Pond Straightaway, the field was already fanning out 3 and 4 wide as they hit turn 1. Now they're side by side still for the race as they hit turn 2. Colton Yo and Derek Hamill not giving it up, not giving each other an inch. Still side by side as they will hit turn 3. Now the guy on the outside might get the benefit right here. Yo slides up though, try to take Hamill's lane away. They're going to be side by side off turn number 3 to lead lap 1. Down the front stretch, Colton Yo with the drafting help from Jay Jefferson will get a push to get by Hamill's lead lap 1. But now as they enter turn 1, because the guy on the outside will have the advantage. Yo's going to have to bury it down to the bottom and hope it sticks. He does that. He slides up. Hamill's there. Still side by side down the back straightaway. These guys are not going to give it up that easily. I believe Hamill's going to have him cleared. No, not quite. Still side by side at the tunnel. A little bit of contact there, it looked like. I think Hamill has him right here. Nope, Yo's still going to drive it in. Hamill up the track, however, he's going to get a great run. And off of turn 3, Hamill finally clears Colton Yo. He's going to continue to lead. And behind them, 3 wide. It looks like that's for the 3rd position. Code Luigi trying to get a big push from John Gammett to get clear of that. And you got Jay Jefferson in the middle. Max Harrison all the way down low. John Gammett looks to make it 4 wide. That's not going to work. Jefferson, John Gammett, Cole Luigi into the wall. Caution out. Front 2 get away. A big mess behind. 3 cars going to the wall hard. And Cole Luigi the one that gets the worst of it. Here they are racing back through the tunnel. The front 2. Derek Hamill trying to keep Colton Yo behind him. Looks like he's going to be able to do it. They hit turn 3. Hamilton coasted off of turn number 3, a big wreck. In turn 1 involving some front runners. Hamill's going to lead them back to the caution. As Code Luigi, that car all torn up. Tim Gary slow. They're still wrecking. Just need their points leader, Joe Sandrovich, Joe Jefferson. And Jay Jefferson still all torn up. Wow. Riley Spraytu in the 70. Jason Larker. They must have wrecked coming back to the line. Let's see what happened first to Code Luigi, and then we'll look at the wreck back to the stripe. So here they are, coming off into turn 1. They're 3 wide. That would have sorted itself out. But then John Gammett makes a big move to get to the inside of Code Luigi and to the outside of Jay Jefferson. That puts it 4 wide, and that does not work. Gambit clips Jay Jefferson up into Code Luigi, spins them hard into the outside while Code Luigi gets the worst of it. Jay Jefferson and John Gambit, they're going to have some significant damage to those cars. So look at that in real time. Then we're going to have to see what happened. It looked like they may have wrecked coming back to the line because there are a lot more cars with damage. Like Riley Spurley too, but had a ton of damage to that 70 car. It's right there, hard into the wall for Code Luigi. And then we look ahead. Riley Spurley tube is there in the 70. Oh, look at them racing back here. Yeah, you cannot do stuff like this. 4 wide. Trying to get by Jay Jefferson and others. They're trying to come up. There's just beneath the head. Oh my gosh. Spurley tube hard. Spurley tube caught in the fence in turn 2. Oh, he's slowing up for these, and Tim Gary just runs him over and turns him. That's a hard hit. Oh my god. And then we look ahead, just beneath this here in the 23, getting a push from Jake Richardson. Owen just slowed up, and Richardson hit him, and Jay Jefferson and Joe Sandrovich, Jason Larker, a big stack up in turn 3. That could have been all prevented if these guys would have just been orderly, come back to the line. It's coming back to the yellow flag. They're not racing for the win. Just totally uncalled for there. So many people's... Man. So Derek Hamill and Colton Yo led them back to the stripe. They will stay out, and Derek Hamill will lead us back to the green flag. Come back to the restart in lap number 8 as they will hit the tunnel turn. Riley Sprague to Jay Jefferson, Jake Richardson, all out because of that. And we have 39 cars left on the lead lap, and in the race, out front, it's Derek Hamill in the 19, and second we have Colton Yo. Third is Eli Bright, fourth Levi Shones, fifth is Jake West. So we were talking earlier about the unique straightaways and corners here. Turn 1 of the speedway, based off of Trenton Speedway. Turn 2 is based off of Indianapolis with the 90-degree corner. And then turn 3 based off of Milwaukee Mile, very, very flat and long. The straightaway is very different as well. Front straightaway, very long, longer than Bristol Motor Speedway. The back straightaway, which is Long Pond straightaway, kind of in the middle there. It's the middle length straightaway. And then the short chute, which is in between the tunnel turn and turn 3, is kind of based off of Indianapolis kind of straightaways. So here we come. Down the front stretch, green flag back in the air. You can see the field kind of shuffling there. So we're back to racing. You're going to want to make moves out here. Oh, maybe something wrong with the 44 there. He's pulling low. TJ Hanley. If you look at the battle for third, Levi Shones looking to the bottom of Eli Bright. I believe TJ Hanley in the 44 has a problem. He pulled low. He's getting out of the way. So a problem on the 44. That's not what he needs. He was getting up there in the points. He needs these points to make the chase. Yeah, he's slow off of turn number 1, so big problems there. So they hit the tunnel turn. Everyone makes it through. Hamill trying to hold the lead. He starts second. Colton Yo started on pole. He's right now in second. As they come off of turn number 3. Coming to see 7 laps of racing to go. Colton Yo is going to need to make a move with Eli Bright behind him. Eli is pushing the 39. Jake West looks to the outside of the 52. Now Eli's going to look to the inside of the 39. He didn't get the run that he needed. And Colton Yo off the top is going to clear him, it looks like. Yeah, down the backstretch, he's going to be able to clear him. We look at the battle for third. Jake West trying to get by Eli Bright. Eli's trying to keep that from happening. They might make some contact off turn number 2 here, and Levi Shones almost took advantage of that to get to the third position. You know, Colton Yo, he's like, I need help to get up there. Derek Hamill looks pretty fast right now, and Colton Yo is going to need some drafting up to possibly get up to the front. Still side by side for third. Jake West, Eli Bright, still battling. Bright on the inside, West on the outside. Eli once again tight on the bottom lane. Slides up, trying to take Jake West's lane away. He might try and side draft him down the straightaway. Levi Shones has cleared the battle behind. JT Hanley's coming. Here comes Jake West for second, possibly. There he's just trying to protect the bomb into the tunnel. He does have a run. Can he get inside Colton Yo? Oh, he makes contact! He spins Yo into the wall! Oh, hard hit for Isaac Nichols. And caution will come out, coming to 5 to go. This race is not over yet. Derek Hamill got away. He's going to lead them back, but he's going to have to deal with a late restart. It's going to be 1 to go, I believe, once we get to the stripe. The caution has come out as Colton Yo spun in the tunnel turn, collects Isaac Nichols and many others. Let's see what happened. Look at this as they enter the tunnel turn. Colton Yo up top, Jake West down low. In the tunnel, West just dumps Yo. Just no excuse there. Just flat out turns him. And look at this hard hit. Tire Lyman barely avoids. Yo up against the wall. He's going to slide down naturally. And here comes Patrick Smith. Nowhere to go. Nails him. Isaac Nichols lifts the 09 up off the ground. Jeff Bright coming by. He was able to scoot his way through. But some hard hits, man. Oh, and then Trey Rainey comes in with nowhere to go. Look at this in real time from a different angle. See, Yo spun into the outside wall there. He's going to come down, get Patrick Smith. Nichols. Trey Rainey's going to hit the spinning 09. Joe Jefferson as well. And that takes even more cars out of this race. Ooh, Joe Sandrovich very close to nailing. So Derek Hamill leads the field back to the stripe. And it's going to be a restart with about 1 lap to go. Can Hamill hold on to get the victory? Here we go. As we said, restart with 1 lap to go at Pocono. Because of that crash, Joe Jefferson, Trey Rainey, Isaac Nichols, Colton Yo, Patrick Smith are out, and then under caution, Jason Lark had an ignition issue, so he's also out of this race. We're going to have 33 cars in the race, 32 hopefully finish. And then out front, you have Derek Hamill in the 19 trying to hold on and win. In second, you have Jake West. Third is Eli Bright. Levi Shellens fourth, and Max Harrison in fifth. Then you got Tyler Lyman in sixth. Seventh is JT Hanley. Eighth, Alexander Rowe. Ninth, Jason Smeo Jr. And Kyle Hunter rounds up the top 10. So here we go. Final restart. We're going to end this race under the green flag no matter what. The pace car is going to make the left-hand turn to pit road and unleash the field for 1 lap. Can Hamill hold on and win? Can West get a run on this restart? Can Eli Bright somehow steal his way of victory? So here they come down the front straightaway. When does Derek Hamill restart this race? Great flight back in the air. We're back racing. West stayed with them. Oh, here comes Jake West to the inside. Hamill's going to be a scent duck right here into turn 1. Side by side for the race lead. Into 1. West and Hamill. Hamill trying to get wound up on the top side. Down the backstretch for the final time. They're side by side for the race lead. Jake West got to throw a Hail Mary into this tunnel. We know he's done it before. He does it. He slides up into Hamill. Almost contact. Eli Bright and Levi Shellens are sideways. They save it. Into turn 3. Still side by side. West buries it to the bottom. Hamill trying to get around at the top. Off of 3. West is going to clear Derek Hamill to the stripe. Jake West will win the Pocono 250. In a last lap pass, side by side for most of the lap, Jake West just beats out Derek Hamill. A heartbreak for Derek Hamill. Led most of this race and comes up short at the end. Great driving by Eli Bright and Levi Shellens not to wreck off of the tunnel turn. And Jake West was able to pass Derek Hamill. He gets the job done here at Pocono. Let's check the finishing results. Here are the finishing results from the Pocono 250 at Pocono. There were 2 caution flags for 8 laps, and there were 2 lead changes among 3 different drivers. Jake West led 1 lap. It was the last one. That's the one that counts. He ends up winning the race, kind of in controversial fashion. As you remember, he was the one that spun Colton Yo out in the tunnel turn. Derek Hamill, heartbreak. He ends up second, led 13 of 15. That's dominant performance. Just could not come home with the victory. West got a better restart. Eli Bright, quiet third. Tyler Lyman ends up fourth, and Max Harrison fifth. Then you got Levi Shellens in sixth. JT Hanley in seventh. Alexander Rowe eighth. Jason Smeo Jr. ninth. And Kyle Hunter rounds out the top 10. So there's your top 20. You can see Luke Rainey, quiet 11th place finish. He started 11th. He ends up 11th after winning the truck race yesterday. So look down 21st to 40th. You can see some guys down here just having the days they didn't want. Colton Yo started on pole, led 1 lap. He was what some will say dumped in the tunnel turn after contact with Jake West. He ends up 36th out of this race after a hard crash. See the rest of the field. Now let's go look at the point standings. Here are the point standings after 14 races. Alex Stewart is now on top of the points list by 9 points over Justin Heath, who is now down to second. Max Anderson is only 10 behind in third. Levi Schultz up to fourth. Derek Hamill is fifth. Then you got Patrick Smith in sixth. JT Hanley seventh. Eighth is Evan Hunter. Ninth, Marcus Sachi and Luke Rainey rounds up the top 10. So there's your top 20. And another new winner, which just keeps adding on to the pressure for these guys to get to victory lane. So right now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 winners in the top 20. As we look down 21st to 40th, you'll see 10 for Lyman, 11, 12. So we have 12 different winners. However, only 10 get in right now. Jeff Bright's below 30th in points. He's right now 34th. And Jake West is down 40th in points. So he needs a lot to get up to the top 30 in points. He's going to probably need another win to get into the chase even. Another win, some great runs too, because you have to get top 30 in points. Same with Jeff Bright, because he's pretty far down there. Right now we have 10 winners in the chase, 12 different overall in the season. So, the next race, it's going to be a different one. The Lenovo 250 at New Jersey. See you guys then.